Good. Now we can talk about actual extreme events that have happened. We haven't exactly said what we mean by extreme event. You may have some sense. It's something that's not typically seen or sometimes not ever seen at a given place, either as a heat wave or a flood or the amount of rainfall, landslides, wildfires, and so on. So if you think about rainfall at a particular place and you have a long history of rainfall records, and let's say maximum amount of rain a place receives is about half an inch in 24 hours, but you end up getting 2 feet of rain, then you know that that's a very heavy rain. So you can have exact metrics like 95th percentile, so the top 5% of all the rainfall records at that place, and so on. So there have been, rainfall of 2 feet in 24 hours in New Orleans, 4 feet in 24 hours in Houston, and there have been much higher amounts of 900 millimeters. And I'm switching between inches and millimeters because the US tends to use inches and feet, whereas the rest of the world uses the SI units, so millimeters, centimeters, and meters. So now you have to think about how we are exacerbating some of the disasters. Heavy rainfall doesn't always bring floods, but urbanization, deforestation can create floods out of some amount of rain that may not have happened if you had forest cover or natural land use types instead of heavy urbanized paved land and so on. If you build roads in the mountains and build homes on the slopes, you may be surviving for decades and even centuries, but when rainfalls occur at the very extreme top 5%, then you may have landslides to be more likely than under normal rainfall. Same with wildfires, droughts and heat waves can make the vegetation very dry, and lightning may strike wildfires more often than normal, and we may be living too close to the woods because everybody loves to live near the coasts, in the woods, and so on. So we expose ourselves to more in terms of storm surge with sea level rise, wildfires coming in our backyard, even burning down many houses, and so on. And of course, increasing greenhouse gases and dry atmosphere or warm atmosphere can also increase the intensity of the wildfires, if not the numbers, and so on. So it's a complicated story, right?